What is the problem with men of this generation?
Ladies, till you understand the mindset of a man, you are never gonna win in the game of love.
Act like a lady?
But think like a man.
Family Feud, Steve Harvey? He doing something to bust like that?
This man is a traitor. They know all of our maneuvers. This is war, gentlemen.
That's a scene from the upcoming comedy, Think Like a Man. You got to see it. It's based on a best-selling book by comedian Steve Harvey, and it becomes something of a playbook for women to get the upper hand on these men in the battle of the sexes. One of the stars of the film, actor-comedian Kevin Hart, here to tell us about it all. Welcome. You were hilarious. Had me laughing and falling out of my seat.
Thank you. That's my job. I mean, I did my job.
For all the women watching right now who are thinking, how in the world do I think like a man? What's your advice, and why is it so important?
Well, here's the thing, okay? Here's what ladies need to understand. Basically, to think like a man is to understand a man. And I think what this movie does is it really allows you to jump inside a man's mind, because the movie is told from a man's point of view. And that's very rare in a romantic comedy. You've never had a romantic comedy where literally it's driven by a male's point of view. So we're letting you know why we do the things that we do. Is it bad advice coming from a group of men? 9 times out of 10 it is. Sometimes we don't mean to be as bad as we are, but it gives women a way to really understand, look, this is how the engine works. It's not necessarily a well-running engine, but this is how it works. And I think this movie allows women to see it.
And I think you guys did a great job of capturing it. I mean, men and women are going to want to watch this. It's not just like a chick flick or something like that. What do you really think, though, a modern woman needs to act like a man to get a man?
Well,
I know which category I fall into now.
Well, look, I don't want ladies to take the term "act like a man" too literal.
Okay.
You know, I don't want my woman lifting weights with me in the gym and getting as big as I am. I just want them to understand the way I think. Okay? Like when you hear Sports Center on, leave me alone. It's a common thing.
Don't stand in front of the screen.
Yeah, don't stand. That's not when I want to talk. You know, certain times conversation is appropriate. Sometimes we just don't want to talk. And I think after watching this movie, you'll understand men. Sometimes we're nasty. Sometimes we're not. But you'll understand why. It gives you a better point of view overall. Like you said, everybody can go see it.
Yeah, and your character in the movie is going through a divorce, and he seems to have kind of a lot of pent-up frustration.
Yeah.
Let's take one of those scenes where those frustrations are worked out on the basketball court.
You're losing the games for us. You're not even using the picks.
You shot 1 for 27.
I'm not the one that's not coming off the picks.
Y'all done here? We want to play some full court.
Oh, yeah, we're good.
No, we're not. Y'all want the court, you play for the court. That's what real men do.
So y'all want to play for it?
Am I stuttering? You're not going to punk us.
I'm not serious.
I am serious. People come in here and they think they got us. They don't have nothing.
That was one of my favorite scenes, too. So what advice do you give men about women?
What advice do I give men about women? You know what? To understand a woman is very complicated. We will never fully understand a woman. So I don't think you should try.
I agree.
No, you don't try. That's when it gets worse. When you try to ask, why are you doing this? When you get into that, it's rough. My advice is, you know what? When you don't know, always bow down.
Yes,
that's my
dear.
advice. Yes,
You'll
honey.
get very far that
You're
way.
right, sweetie. I need to do better.
Thanks so much. Think Like a Man in theaters April 20th.
Thank you. Make sure you go see it.
I'll go see it again.